Yesterday, Glitch released a new teaser that once again changed our understanding of the 5th episode. Along with this, they updated the Wacky Watch website again, which now features a screenshot related to a Mafia adventure. The Mafia adventure may be related to the Gaslight District. Some teasers may turn out to be fake. There will be more locations in the new episode than we thought. Somewhere in the video, I hid a photo of Pomni. Everyone who finds it will receive a secret theory from me in the comments. In the new teaser, we see an image with Pomni, but at first glance, everything seems normal. But this is not the case. First, she is depicted in the same suit as in the teaser with The Office, where Ragatha and Kinger are next to her. She is also standing in complete darkness, which gives us no idea where exactly she is, but I have some guesses. One of them is hidden in the text of the teaser itself, and the second is my personal theory. If we rely on the text of the teaser, then we are again talking about the Mafia. That is, the newest teaser should be related to the teaser about the Mafia, where all the characters are present. Also, in the teaser we can see that Pomni looks scared, but the text of the teaser says that she is in trouble because she deceived her family. This phrase can be viewed from different angles. The easiest theory is that this is a normal adventure game where each of the main characters will have their own roles. Thus, Pomni could have simply deceived someone during a normal game. The second theory is that Pomni could have betrayed her digital family, that is, the other main characters, which left her in the dark. That is why she may look scared. Well, the third theory is that Pomni could have betrayed her real family in the real world, and this scene from the episode will tell either about Pomni's real life or her past. There are no specific details in this teaser, but it is clear that it is related to the Mafia. And if Pomni has the same costumes in the teaser with the Mafia and in the teaser with The Office, then we can assume that these two locations may be somehow connected. Or maybe it will be one adventure. I also have a theory that this teaser may be somehow related to the teaser where all the characters are looking at the light, because today, Pomni is also in a location without light. But whether it will be one adventure or different episodes is not clear yet. Recently, it has become very difficult to determine the plot of a new episode based on the teasers that are released. The thing is, some teasers are created not by a team of 3D animators, but by a marketing team. Such teasers are not directly related to the plot. They are designed to create hype before the release of a new episode. In the case of the 5th episode, everything has become even more complicated. It seems that Glitch is trying to confuse us with new teasers. They want to make the plot of the 5th episode and the new adventure unpredictable. Moreover, before the release of previous episodes, they already posted teasers that had nothing to do with the actual plot. Because of this, we need to analyze each teaser very carefully to understand whether it is real or fake. I am sure that the latest teaser with the sports stadium is fake. First, all the main characters were deliberately placed there, in real screenshots from the episode. It is extremely rare for all the main characters to appear in one frame. This is typical of fake teasers. I also noticed that the 3D models of the stadium and characters look out of place in relation to each other. This is because the marketing team is not putting much effort into the quality of the models. At the same time, the animation team never allows such oddities. This raises the question of whether the screenshot with Kinger as the announcer on the Wacky Watch website is fake. In fact, I'm not sure about that. The screenshot on Wacky Watch looks good enough to be a real scene from the new episode. Therefore, it is still quite possible that the sports stadium will be the location in the 5th episode. Now let's talk about the reason for the appearance of so many strange teasers. In addition to the other possibilities, another reason came to mind as to why Glitch is showing us so many new locations before the 5th episode. At first glance, the new locations seem completely unrelated to each other. But what if there is a connection after all? My theory is that all the new locations we saw in the teasers will appear in the 5th episode. The essence of the 5th episode will be that the locations and adventures will change incredibly quickly. There are two main reasons why this might start to happen. The first reason is Kane's program error. In the 3rd episode, we saw that the entire digital circus starts to glitch and break down when Kane has a program error. I think the events will unfold according to this scenario. Kane will send everyone on an adventure in the office. This adventure will seem very boring and exhausting for the main characters. After a similar adventure in the 4th episode, no one will want to complete the task in the office, but Kane will insist. Then Zubul will remember the time when she caused Kane to have a program error. She will start talking to Kane again about the quality of his adventures. This will lead to Kane's glitches and the complete destruction of the office location. Because of this, complete madness will begin. Locations will begin to switch chaotically at the most unexpected moments. The characters will start their morning in the office, and in the afternoon they will find themselves in the hot savannah. In this adventure, the characters will receive weapons and will have to play the role of hunters. Jax will really like this, but the other characters will not be very happy. Since Jax will start to show excessive cruelty to NPCs, Pomni and Regatha will be busy trying to prevent him from destroying all living things in the savannah. But Jax will prove to be smarter and stronger than the rest. At the very moment when Jax breaks free and gets into the swing of hunting, the adventure will change again. The main characters will spend the evening at a sports stadium. Most likely, the adventure will involve the characters having to participate in a baseball game together as a team. However, most of the characters will not enjoy this adventure either. Only Ragatha and Jax know how to play well. Unexpectedly, Kinger will help find a way out of this predicament. When Pomni finds a way to put Kinger in the dark, his memory will return, and he will be able to play the role of a baseball game commentator. At this moment, we will see a scene that appeared on the Wacky Watch website regarding the location of the sports stadium. The adventure will change its theme again at the most interesting moment. This will happen at the most tense moment of the match, or when the main characters decide that everything is already behind them. At night, the main characters will find themselves in a Mafia-themed adventure. The characters will get weapons again, and Jax will become the leader of the gang of heroes. The adventure will most likely involve eliminating the leader of the enemy Mafia, or robbing a bank vault with something very valuable. I suspect that the Mafia-themed adventure will be something of a big reference to another popular show from Glitch Gaslight District. Therefore, the goal of the adventure may well be to steal an egg marked with angels. In addition, in the third episode, we saw a creature that was called an angel. But there is an alternative reason why locations and adventures will begin to change during the episode. As we remember from previous episodes, Kane tries to listen to the wishes of the players and improve their experience in the digital circus. It seems to me that in the fifth episode, Kane may ask for feedback from the heroes right in the middle of the adventure. If some characters don't like the first adventure, they can move on to another one. Kane already organized a separate adventure for Kinger in the fourth episode and divided the adventure into two parts in the third episode. He may do something similar in the fifth episode. Note that in almost none of the teasers for the fifth episode do we see all of the main characters together. The exception is the sports stadium teaser, but it may turn out to be fake. In that case, all the characters will start with an adventure in the office, but Pomni, Jax, and Kinger won't like it. Kane will allow them to move on to an adventure in the savannah. It is possible that the savannah will prove to be too hostile a location, even for Jax. Then Kane will move them to the sports stadium, where Kinger will comment on the baseball game. In the end, the team will reunite at the Mafia location. What do you think about this? Could the teasers be fake? Will there be all new locations in the fifth episode, or just one? Write your thoughts and theories in the comments, and I'll be sure to read them. Remember, the best comments will be featured in new videos. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Good luck, everyone, and bye-bye.